There's several reasons to print your work. I think the first one is that it makes you a better photographer, a better editor, right? Because you're going through a process of selection, and then each selection process makes the image that survives bigger in a way. It just gets more, more importance, and it's allowed into this little club where out of 80,000 images in a year, you have like 30 that you want to print. When you go and print that image, it's going to behave like a different thing than you've seen on your screen, right? Your screen has lights behind it. Like, it sounds pretty old school, but paper drinks the ink. It doesn't reflect anything from behind it. So you just get better at editing because you have to deal with the blacks and the whites and sharpening and paper types and color profiles. I realize this sounds quite boring like this, but once you get into it, it's pretty fun.
White map, or we can use white light.
If you want to save a little money, use your paper as your white.
If you that, I imagine it won't touch gray or touch greener.
And
then if you have a white border in there, then it separates it enough. So
you can match the cast. There is that.
So
that's a more appropriate white all of a sudden. Because it's stuck.
Out of these four,
Printing your work makes you more confident about it, because you're going from the screen where there's like not much risk if you mess up to it just becomes real. You're committed to it. So for me, it's always been like an exercise of confidence, right? The first one, you're like, ooh, and then by the 100th time, you're like, we got this. Nowadays it's all about posting and websites and social. We're not thinking too much ahead in terms of a year or 10 years of our whole lives. What's our body of work? If you want to be serious about photography, you got to pick that, right? So what do you want to focus on? And I think printing allows you to go beyond that. Right? When you pick these images, that's where you realize what you like, what you're about. You're like, wow, this little thing that I saw on an old camera screen becomes something tangible I can hold. It transcends the screen, and it's just awesome. It's always something nice to share with people because you can gift it to somebody or sell it to somebody, or you can just print a bunch of them and have a show, right? So if you print 10 of your best photos and you want to hang them somewhere and bring people in, you're gonna have a good time, right? Oh yeah, we've printed the best one. I'm like, where's the best one? It's already been framed. These are the guys. The burrito. Yeah. Look at all these prints. I think you should print your work as well. It's super fun, like seeing it come to life and just holding it is tangible. If you're curious on how to do it, on why to do it, I've added a bonus module to the Adventure Workshop. So I think it's going to be added today. If you already have the workshop, thank you. You can just go log in into the Strollworks and access. It's a 3-part special. It's about the whys and how I do it, and then I review all the different print providers that exist in the States. So these are all from different companies. And I actually share with you my favorite, the one I used, but that's all in the workshop. If you don't have the workshop, check it out. I'm really proud of the Adventure Workshop. It's been going for a year now, and there's a ton of students who've taken it. You can see the reviews on the site, and I think we should throw a little code in the description for some money off. So there'll be a code in the description if you want to get into the Adventure Workshop. Thanks, guys.